All right, so it's gonna be the Just Chilling podcast. Um, I want to get in here today and do a review on the movie Malignant. It's a movie review. Um, Movie really pissed me off. I don't even know where to start. I guess I can just try to review the movie and then hit the points that I didn't like about it afterwards. So the movie starts out where with a woman who's pregnant. Um, and she's in a marriage with a husband. Her husband get into an argument or something like that, and he knocks her head against the wall, um, causing her to be in the hospital, causing her to lose the baby. Um, Seems like after that, she started having dreams or whatever. But the thing about the movie is the dream she having is happening in real life. So somebody get murdered in a dream, and she wake up and see the news or see the newspaper, and the person to be dead in real life. So starting watching this movie, I was like really into it. I was like, damn, this seems like it's pretty good. Let me keep watching and see what happens. Kept watching the movie. She was going to detectives and trying to tell the detectives what was going on, where the dead bodies were at, and stuff like that. Detectives would go there, find the body. Um, so I guess they thought she had like psychic abilities or whatever. Um, when they were tracking the murder or whatever, or the monster or whatever. So at some point, the monster gets into her house, kills her husband, and attacks her and causes her to lose her baby. So sends her to the hospital. I'm like, all right, I'm still invested. I mean, it's a good movie. So far, I don't see any reason why this can't pan out, but it didn't. Um, After that, I think she just kept having dreams again. Um, so come to find out she's adopted. So she's got a past life with a different family. Um, I don't know, the monster, man. I guess I can just talk about the monster for a little bit. So the way they did it was when she would go to sleep, um, after every murder, she would wake up and then she be screaming. She got a sister. She tell her sister what she just had a dream about, yada yada yada. Um, so that happened a few times, and just the monster was just wreaking havoc. Don't know how she found out, where it was and what it was doing. Um, but some kind of way, they ended up. I'm trying to recollect because it didn't. I didn't really enjoy it. After I found out what the twist was, I guess I was just hanging around for the twist. Um, the kills was pretty good in it. You know, stabbing, a few slit throats. Uh, so you got that. Um, One scene was where the detective found the monster when it was fixing to make a kill, beat the hell out of the detective, jumped out the window. Detective chased the monster down the alleyway or there, something like that, and got away. So whole time I'm thinking that the monster is something like a Jason or a Michael Myers or something like that. Whole time it was the main character. So the woman from Annabelle, I think her name Madison. The whole time it was her, and that's where I stopped liking this movie. Uh, Apparently she was adopted. I was trying to hold out for a minute before I really got into the reason why I didn't like it. Apparently she was adopted. Her family before her knew that she was a conjoined twin or something like that. and at some point the conjoined twin would take over her body. I'll tell you, man, I'm just gonna tell you what the movie is and have your reaction. I don't. You can watch it if you want to. She was a part of a conjoined twin. They ended her family before she got adopted cut off the arms and legs of the because it was conjoined. You know, most times conjoined twins are like side of the head or maybe at the hip, but this conjoined twin was like kind of fused on the back of her head, and it had its own legs and its own arms on the back of it. So, man, this movie was so stupid. Um, so yeah, they shared a brain. So, growing up, she would after so some kind of way, none of this information ever got relayed to the people that adopted her. They had no idea. Maybe the mom did. I don't think the sister did. They really didn't spend too much time with the mom. Um, but the sister had no idea. But back to the dumb part. So apparently they sharing a brain, and some kind of way they found a way to suppress because the mom ended up saying that she wanted to abort the conjoined twin that wasn't whole because it was like the girl, the main character, and the the conjoined twin that was kind of just fused to her back. So some type of way, I guess they surgically stopped the heartbeat or whatnot and kind of killed it. And I'm telling you, I know this is making no sense. That's why I wanted to get on here and get this out because all I remember was seeing the the advertisements for Malignant, and I thought it looked dope. I was like, I want to check this movie out. I mean, and that goes to show if your marketing is on point, you can really just get away with a bullshit ass movie. And that's what Malignant is, a bullshit ass movie. It's a dumbass movie. Um, so apparently she gets adopted and she starts getting in trouble in her adopted home. She would, I don't know, break shit, tear up shit, um, throw food out the window, just stupid kid shit. And they didn't know that they didn't the people that adopted her didn't know that that's why she was doing it was that the twin was taking over her mind when she went to sleep, basically. There you go. Um, so yeah, so when she got older, her husband beat the hell out of her, woke that twin back up, because I guess you can't get rid of it if you're sharing a brain. So apparently when that woke, that's when the murder started happening. This shit is so dumb. Um, so when she go to sleep, when she was having the dreams, it was really her conjoined. I don't even know if it was it a brother or sister, but it would take over her body and go commit the murders, and that was the movie. Um, man, I did not like that twist. I felt like you could have did a lot better than that. Whoever made this movie, that's just a stupid way to do a movie. The killer was, you always want to know who the killer is in these slasher movies. And the killer was a deformed, conjoined twin that was taking over the main character's body at night. I can't make this shit up. That's what it was. But furthermore, it had strength. So when it would take over her body at night, by it facing the back of her head, it would take over the back of her body. So she would have to get up and walk backwards to commit murders, which I was I would assume is very hard to do. But I didn't do the kill count on it, but at one point she killed at least 10 or 15 police officers in a police station. Mind you, controlling a body from the backside, not the front side. Eyes in the back of her head. Basically, that was her front. Whatever your back and ass is, that's how she was walking forward, committing murders, stabbing people while they were in the bed. She killed a guy in the tub. That was the movie. Um, I had the curiosity to check this movie out. It sucked. Um, Trying to see was there any redeeming values in this movie. Like I said, it just started out really good. Like I said, it just you don't know who's committing the murders. You don't know what's going on, and until that twist plot gets presented, it's a good movie. After that plot twist gets presented, the movie sucks because I just did not want that to be um, the plot twist. So I'm just looking at stuff that I might have forgot because I mean, $40 million. They spent $40 million on this movie. Now I don't know if they made that back. Probably they did, but $40 million for that, it did not feel like it was worth $40 million for a movie that bad of a concept. It felt like a waste of everybody's time. Like I said, the kill scenes were pretty good, but other than that, I would not watch this movie again at all. Yeah, she was having dreams. They tried to help the detectives with the murder mysteries. And if somebody is telling you where a murder is happening, when it's happening, when to go check for the um dead body, and you don't raise any suspicion to that person that just gave you all that information that was true, mind you, you don't arrest them, you don't question them, you don't do anything. If you don't know what white privilege is, that's textbook white privilege. She gave them information, showed them what's their body. She actually killed. Her body was involved in those murders, and she didn't even go to jail. At the end of the day, that shouldn't happen. Um, the way the movie ended was that she just decided to take back over her body. She just decided that she did not want the conjoined twin to take over her body anymore, and it was just that easy. Felt like I feel like that about a lot of movies do I watch. I feel like it's really good, and then at the end they just get a little lazy with the story writing. I feel like they just want this movie to end. They knew it was a fucking dumpster fire, and they were just like, "How can we end it?" She just decides to take back over her body again, and we'll end it that way. I mean, yeah, it's open for a sequel, but yeah, she should be in jail. So I don't recommend this movie if you haven't seen this movie. Go the other way. If you have seen this movie, I'm right there with you. I understand what you're going through. I think I pretty much covered everything in this movie. Yeah, so I think the motive we can cover the motive. I mean, like I said, it's pretty much cut and dry, shitty movie. Just wanted to get in here and express my opinion on it. Clearly, the motive was that the conjoined twin had animosity against the doctors that performed the procedure on the twin to make it, to suppress it, or to get rid of it, which was the mom's decision anyway. So when it took over the girl's body, it went and tried to seek revenge on those doctors that just did their jobs. So that was dumb too. I didn't like that either. You know. Um, let's see. So I put this movie in the line of like it was dumb as Scream 3. I don't like Scream 3. See the Chuck, it was dumb. And what's the other one? The Nun. I hate the Nun. So it's right. Then you add Malignant. So if you're going Scream 3, um, See the Chucky, The Nun, Malignant. If you don't like any of those movies like I don't like, then it fits right there perfectly with that dumbass movie. Apparently at some point I don't even know what we called it. Um the twin, the killer twin, kidnapped her real mom, and and kidnapped her and made her stay in the attic of the house where the movie is taking place. So nobody knew the whole time that mom was just in the attic tied up. Only way they figured out that was the flooring was really weak and she fell through at the end of the movie. And that was dumb too. Did not like this movie. Don't recommend it. Have a good night.